Gary, the first week in the new training ground, there seems to be smiling faces all round, probably because they're comparing it to what we used to have. It's a great feeling to finally be in fully and the players are starting to see and feel the benefits.
Yeah, I think we're all seeing the benefits and feeling that this week. I think, the environment that we've got and we will create in here, because there is still a lot of things to do in terms of making it feel like home and putting some Exeter branding up and stuff like that, and kind of getting that feel for the different spaces and how we use them. But in terms of the environment the club has given the players and the staff to work in and to try and develop as footballers is first class. So we've been utilising it as best we can. Like I say, there's still some things that need to come into the building and help us use all the space, but it's been a good start to a new home for this football club.
And hopefully that happy feeling will be shown on Saturday on the pitch. How do we talk about bouncing back from defeat at Port Vale? How do we ensure we do that?
I think by having clarity why you didn't win on Saturday, which the players got after the game. We then as a staff review the game. The players look at their own clips week in, week out, win or lose, and then on Tuesday we came back in and again we touched on the reasons why we didn't win, and we refocused the players' minds for the week ahead and what we need to do in the week ahead to prepare for Cambridge. So there's no negativity around the place. I think the players understand the situation we're in. They understand that there's small details that we have to improve on and get right, but once we get them right, then we'll be a really dangerous team and a team that can win consistently in this league.
Cambridge played on Tuesday away at Fleetwood, and from what I've seen, it seemed like they were pretty unlucky to have lost that game. Is there perhaps anything you've seen in clips of that game and of previous matches of theirs that is perhaps going to be their biggest threat?
Yeah, we've analysed them again as a staff. We've showed the players some clips today. We'll do more tomorrow in preparation for the game, so we know exactly what we're up against. They are a team that's down the bottom of the league, so they're fighting for their life. They're going to be really difficult to break down. They're going to be a team that tries to play on the counter and be quite direct in how they attack us, so we have to be prepared for that physical challenge. But again, it's more on what we do and how we approach the game and how we get the crowd going at SJP by attacking the opposition right from the very first minute. And that has been our main focus this week, how we attack with more numbers, with more aggression, and put the ball in the scoring zone as often as we can and give our strikers the opportunity to score more than we have in recent weeks.
In terms of the squad's fitness and availability, Czech Diabate had an operation this week. Is there any signs or if that's been successful early on?
Yeah, we believe that's successful. I've not seen Czech yet, but hopefully that all went well and he can get back as quickly as possible. But everyone else is fully fit and ready for the game. Obviously, Rax will miss the game with suspension, but everyone else is available.
I know that Josh Coley came back in January from Harrogate. He came back with a bit of an injury. Is he someone that's available for selection and will be part of your plans before the end of the season?
Yeah, he's available for selection. He's trained extremely well this week. And like you said, he came back with a little injury. It took him time to get to full fitness. We had an in-house game that he got 60 minutes in, but obviously hasn't had a lot of football in recent weeks and months, but has trained extremely well, is available for selection. And like I say, every week it's obviously on the last performance and people that are playing, but it's also on training. People have to show in training every day that they're ready to contribute to the team, and he's one player that's trained well this week.
Just like to ask you about the captaincy. Obviously, Pierce Sweeney was the captain when Matt Jay left. Will Aimson has been the captain for the last couple of games. Have you decided that Will is your permanent captain, or is it very much dictated on the side that you select, perhaps if Sweeney was in instead of Will?
Yeah, I think there's a number of great leaders at the club now, and that the captaincy is something that I think we haven't decided fully on who that is going to be. but for different games it might be different people. Will has it at the moment. Pierce has been brilliant for me ever since I came into the club, and I've had good chats with both of them this week. There's others leaders in the team. Kevin McDonald is somebody that's really experienced. We've got younger leaders like Archie Collins, like Harry Kite, Alex Hartridge. So I want everyone to show that, responsibility and those leadership qualities, and whoever wears the armband has to obviously be the one that kind of leads by all of them by what he does and the example he sets. But we haven't fully set on that yet.
And like you sort of just said, it is important within a team that you don't just have one leader, that actually several members of the squad, if not all 11 on the pitch, step up and almost show their leadership qualities.
Yeah, without a doubt. We need everyone to be leaders at different times. We need people to be followers as well. So we need that understanding of what it takes to play each role. But a leadership thing is something for me that you earn. It's not a title that you get given. You earn that, and you earn that by what you do every day and the example you set every day, how you train, how you behave, your body language. So that's something that all of us should aspire to kind of wear that captain's armband, and hopefully we have a lot of leaders out on the pitch on Saturday.
Away from first team matters, tomorrow I understand there's a little hour-long game between City staff and Exeter Chiefs staff here, 2.5 hours I'm told. And that'd be a nice little runabout against the Exeter Chiefs staff, and hopefully we'll get the bragging rights in that one.
Yeah, my knee's just nearly recovered for the half marathon, so I don't know how this game got arranged so quickly, but yeah, it's good to invite them down here and to have a kickabout. Hopefully it's rolling subs for that hour, because that sounds quite painful, but we've got a big squad. It's not been picked yet, I don't know. I think Gillies maybe are going to have to pick the team. And there's going to be some people have to be left out, so that'll be interesting to see who he leaves out. But it's good to have them down here and to try and develop a link with them. I think to sporting organisations in the city, and then it's good that we can have that connection, and hopefully be a couple of beers after as well.
But to make it clear, we cannot lose a football match to a group of rugby staff, can we? So, and finally, Saturday's game. Obviously, as you know, different match days we dedicate to different things. This week, Level Playing Fields Unite for Access campaign, which highlights the need for better accessibility for disabled sports fans. I think it's important that we do our bit. So as a club that welcomes everyone, we need to make it a little bit easier for perhaps those with disabilities to be able to watch us.
Without a doubt, yeah. I think anything that we can do for people with disability to come and watch can only be a good thing for the game, and it's fantastic that we can have this initiative this weekend, as we do for many other initiatives at every game. I think it's a great thing, and it's what this club is all about, really.